Good morning, and welcome to another day of broadcasting here on the Dutchmaz family of networks. We are broadcasted from the top of the steeplechase parachute jump at the allowable power of 1.21 gigawatts by the authority of YouTube and by the Federal Communications Commission. Dutchmaz is owned by Dutchmaz, incorporated and operated by the Dutchmaz YouTube family of stations division of the Dutchmaz live stream and video network. The programs broadcast on this channel are for the public without charge, unless super chatted, and may not be rebroadcast, recorded, or otherwise used without the prior written permission of Dutchmaz. This is the seal of good practice. It identifies Dutchmaz as a subscriber to the television code of the National Association of Broadcasters. Welcome, and enjoy our broadcast day.
Where your children are?
It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?
It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?
It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?
It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?
It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?
It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?
Live from the west end of Coney Island, it's time for another exciting episode of Now in New York City Live. Will the city completely finally dig out of feet and feet of snow? Stay tuned and find out. Why, hello, replay viewers. Let's see who tunes on in. I see Perfectly Candid is the first one in the room, and a Crazy Coney Island, get out there in Staten Island, welcome on in. Lopez, good to see you, and Adriana's down there in the great state of Georgia, welcome. Mayor A. Bean, with a Philadelphia skyline, is also in the room, and Sal Muscles, good to see you. It's not a top 5 storm, it's a number 9 storm there, Mayor A. Bean, get it right. Good to see you there, Lewis Murphy, welcome, and Mario Balderrama, welcome. Lorraine Raymond, good to see you, Lorraine. And Jan got at least 20 inches up there in Newtown, Connecticut. Good to see you there, Jan. Autumn Alluring, good to see you. Yeah, who walked and swam in the snow? Good to see Autumn Alluring out there in Canarsie. And Robert the Headler, welcome. Good to see everybody, people. Good to see you, Jay Chulo, welcome. And Laura Fort Laud, welcome. Good to see you, Cynthia's welcome. And Gary's up there in Calgary, Alberta, Canada, welcome. Good to see everybody, people. Good to see everybody. Diana Lee, good to see you, Diana Lee. Welcome. Out there in London, staying up nice and late with us. Sal Muscles is in Staten Island. ICU Investigations Atlantis from Stone Mountain, Georgia. Archie's out there in Colorado, and Sally Skipico is right out there in Canarsie. H. Flores hanging on out here in Brooklyn, and Rudy Kisley, welcome on in, or Kizzy, welcome on in. Good to see you, Dylan, welcome, and April, welcome. Good to see you, April. Good to see you there. David Fields, welcome, and Big Al, welcome. Little Poots, good to see you. Aloha, Douglas Fatigula. Aloha, Fawn Marie. And good to see you, Bandman and Kaz Cats. Good to see everybody, people. On this after blizzard storm, I am still recovering myself. It was a tough stream this morning / afternoon. It was tough, but I gotta give a big shout out because I fell asleep to them. I had them on for a bunch of hours. Dynamite Twins did a almost 9-hour live stream in Central Park and all around Manhattan there in Midtown. So check out their replay. It's a lot of fun. It gives you a great idea of what it looked like here in the city. Good to see you, Trisha. Welcome. Cynthia, we survived, Cynthia, and we're going to do it here tomorrow. Yes, we have a lot of things to show in the community page. Yes, indeed. We have a lot of things to show in the... Actually, let me get that queued up correctly here. Let me get that community page here queued up nicely here for y'all. Good to see everyone. Welcome. Norm's out there in Bangor, Pennsylvania. Welcome. And I don't know if it's going to be a lot more snow, but let's see what happens. Yeah, you guys got me on Earth camera. Yeah, Canarsie I may say Canarsie might have got 17 inches. I mean, we got a lot of snow down here. You know, all of the areas that take the readings, they all take different readings, and it's like, it varies a lot. So I almost feel like at times that it's not that accurate. You volunteer to be a stand and a popsicle. There you go. Trisha's on the Trisha's up there in Nova Scotia. Good to see you, Trisha. Welcome. Good to see everybody. Welcome. All right, you got it, Rudy. You got it, Rudy. I'm sorry for mispronouncing your name, Rudy. Sometimes I can't read correctly. I'm sorry. I'm not even gonna try anymore. I'm not even gonna try. Good to see you, Golden Girl. Welcome. Good to see everybody, people. Feels like 21 degrees outside, 33 degrees Fahrenheit. Supposedly, what are my thoughts about the mayor wanting a full in-person school tomorrow? I think they should give them at least one more day. I think it should be at least remote learning. I don't think the roads are ready. It's too much out there. It's too much heavy, wet snow. So I think the kids should have like one more day. And but it snowed. Yes, it did. Oh yeah, we have a lot of community pictures here to see today. But hey, we were down there somewhere. I think it's a bad call. I agree, Cynthia. I think the kids should have another day off here. It's going to be tough to move around. Tomorrow's going to be a crazy day transit-wise, I have a feeling. It's going to be one of those crazy transit days tomorrow. 107 people watching. 60 likes. Sounds about right for the Discord server crew. Good to see y'all. Good to see everybody, people. Good to see everybody, people. 80% more snow on Wednesday. I don't know if it's gonna. I think it's gonna be a mushy, rainy event. I don't think it's. I don't know yet. I gotta wait until tomorrow to call what's gonna happen on Wednesday or Friday. The reasoning is perfectly candid. They didn't prepare for remote because they've been off for a week. Exactly. Yeah, the mayor upped the hourly rates, $30 an hour. Nova Rain, good to see you. Mr. Metalhead Warrior, good to see you. Yeah, put the kids' shoes in bread bags. That's old school. You're dating yourself, Rudy. Good to see you, Deborah. Welcome. Good to see everybody, people. In a few minutes, we're going to go through the news here. And yes, we will talk about the possibility of more snow. Yeah, like a half an inch on Wednesday. It's going to be like a slushy inch on Wednesday. And I have a feeling it's going to do it again on Friday. But good to see everybody, people. Good to see everybody. Sorry for getting the date wrong on today's live stream. We almost killed the live stream today because I was changing the date, though. If you only knew what it looks like on my end to do that when the whole screen is wet. But I understand for some people that's the most important thing of the stream. It's what's written in the title, even though they never read it. Okay, good to see you, Forever Blessed. Welcome. Crazy Coney Island Kid was when he was younger. He walked to school in this weather. Me too. Me too. There you go. Yeah, we all did. We all did. Myrna Bergen up there in Montreal. Good to see you. Yes, $21.92 per day. $30 a day for multiple days. Right? Didn't even notice. I know nobody noticed. Anyway, Rebel Radio news time is now 7 minutes past the hour. Let's do it. Fastest show, fastest hour on the internet. Babiesovernight.com bringing us the traffic and the transit at this 10 o'clock hour on Monday nights. And I keep on forgetting it's a Monday. It feels like it's a Sunday. But you're more than welcome, Cynthia, for being out there. We got some flooding here. Flooding eastbound. Exit 28B at the Brooklyn Bridge. 2 of the right 3 lanes are blocked. But it seems to be a very minor delay there. Karen J. McLean checking on in from Canada. I appreciate being an honorary Canuck there, eh? I got to start drinking Molson now. Pure Canada. Good to see you there, Dan the Man. Welcome. No traffic what to speak of here. There's nobody on the roads right now. I don't know what's going on here at Morningside Heights. Have no idea. But hey, something might be going on over there. It's a quiet ride everywhere. So nobody's on the road here, which is a good thing. There's no major construction or anything like that. Or yeah, it's looking good. Dave in Bangor, Maine, welcome on in. Potato Camera brings us to the Manhattan Bridge. We can see across to Brooklyn tonight as we see the road there, the train going across there. It's a beautiful bridge there, especially at night. Now once again covered in fresh snow. Let's see how long the snow lasts. Again, there are changes to subway service, buses, and LIRR, Metro North Railroad, and Accessoride because of the ongoing winter aftermath of the winter storm there. So please avoid unnecessary travel. This is why we shouldn't have school tomorrow. This is why we shouldn't have school tomorrow. So the C is still suspended. The B is still suspended. And look at this. Staten Island Railway suspended in both directions because of the winter storm. So there is no Staten Island Railway. We have delays on the 1, the 2, the 4, 5, 6, the D, the F, the M, the G, the J, the L, the N, the Q, the W, and the Rockaway Shuttle. A and 3 train is going express. There's no Z service. Go to mta.info. Let's also check the rails here. We have special notices still on the Babylon branch here, and the Far Rockaway branch is suspended. The Hampstead branch is suspended. Long Beach branch is suspended. Montauk has a special notice. Oyster Bay has a special notice. Port Jeff has a special notice. Port Washington has a special notice. Port Jervis and Pascack Valley have special notices. Greenport service is suspended. Ronkonkoma has a special notice. West Hempstead branch is suspended. There's some delays on the New Haven line. Harlem, Passaic, and Hudson lines all have. Oh, did this just update in front of us? This just updated live on the show. So it looks like we might have Metro North. Okay, no. There we go. Everything's still reduced service, or they have delays. Almost thought everything got back to normal again. We will talk about the LIRR in a little bit, people. So, but go to mta.info to keep up on all this. We go to Citizen app, and there was a truck stuck in the snow in Annandale. We had a truck stuck in the snow here. Arden Heights on the other side of the highway, where we were looking at Christmas lights just a few weeks ago. Arden Heights, Staten Island, a truck stuck in the snow. So you're not forgotten on my show, Staten Island. We're thinking of everybody out there, especially E-Bike Mike. He's right out there in Annandale, right next door to Arden Heights. So hopefully they got that truck taken out there after the sunset. We go to our YouTube cameras. Did this just conclude? Oh, here we go. Brighton Beach, Sibos. Sibos brings us to Brighton Beach. A beautiful view here, if you like looking out windows. And then we go to Vehicle Watching YouTube channel here. We're looking at the Belt Parkway right up here, right at the Coney Island Avenue overpass bridge. All is quiet on the Belt Parkway. We go to, of course you got to play the ad, right? There you go. We go to Stream Time Live YouTube channel here, and this brings us to Red Hook, Brooklyn here at the Waterfront Museum as the Staten Island Ferry makes its way to Staten Island. A beautiful night here in New York, if you like to look out windows. It's not that bad outside. Look at see all the snow here in Bryant Park here. Looking at all that snow there. It's big piles of snow all over the place. Look at the piles of snow on the ice skating rink. Incredible sights there from Bryant Park. If you want to see this live, Bryant Park NYC YouTube channel. We then go to Bunka Kobo Incorporated YouTube channel. We could see the city once again from Long Island City, Queens, as we look towards Midtown. A beautiful night there. Got the Queensboro Bridge running right beneath me there. Everything is slowly coming back to normal. And look at those waves in Monmouth Beach live. New Jersey Beach Cameras YouTube channel they have this fantastic loop of cameras going here. Multicam Jersey Shore coverage here from the New Jersey Beach Cameras there. Look at those big waves out there. Boy, okay. But it looks like everything is slowly getting back to normal here in New York. And then here it is. The map is clear. We're no longer under a blizzard warning here. What we got going on here in Connecticut here? We still have a blizzard warning in Connecticut. Well, but the blizzard warning has been canceled. And, winter storm warning has been canceled. They're canceling stuff as the storm begins to make its way up to Nova Scotia. So we're thinking of all of y'all up there in Nova Scotia. Stay warm up there. And here's a beautiful satellite view of the storm. It was a big one. It was like a hurricane, a snow-a-cane, if you will. So big storm there making its way out. And, wow, just a powerful storm there. Trekking on up the coast here. And here are our preliminary results here. 22 and a half inches here not Fort Tilden, what do you call it? 22 and a half inches in Floyd Bennett Field. That's what my brain wants to say. I have a feeling we hit 22 here in Coney Island. They're saying we got 18 in Sheepshead Bay, 18 and a half in Central Park, 19.7 in Red Hook, Brooklyn. But I think the big amounts were here in Staten Island, 24 inches, 21 inches. Solid there. And we do have some amounts verifying above or at 30 inches right here on Long Island here, out in Suffolk and Nassau counties there. So But let's go down here. We do have a more broken down analysis here. If you see your town, let me know here. Bridgeport Airport got 20 inches here. Stanford, Connecticut, West End, North End, West Stanford here, 16 inches there. Greenwich, Connecticut, 13 inches. Middlesex County there, Clinton, 17 inches here. We go out to New Haven County here, and Madison with 22 inches. Guilford with 18 inches. New Haven, Connecticut there, 16 inches. New London, Connecticut here. Mystic got 24 inches. North Staunting, I can't pronounce that, 30 inches. Look at this. By the way, these are updated as of about 4 o'clock this afternoon. Northwest Lyndhurst, New Jersey, that's Bergen County, 30 inches. Carlstadt, New Jersey, 30 inches. Look at this. Some big numbers here as we go down the list. Essex County, Orange, we got Newark, New Jersey coming in with 25.8 inches here. Verona, New Jersey here, 14 inches. West Caldwell, 12 inches there. Hoboken, New Jersey, 20 inches. Kearney, New Jersey, 19. Harrison, New Jersey, 18. Newark Liberty Airport, 27 inches here. Clark, New Jersey, 18 inches there. We got Westfield, New Jersey, 20 inches right there. We head up to the Bronx, Mott Haven, 23 inches. Fordham, New Jersey, Fordham, the Bronx, 22 inches. Throgs Neck Bridge, 20 inches there. Co-op City, 14 inches. Sheepshead Bay, 22.5 inches. Williamsburg, 21 inches. Crown Heights, 21 inches. Battery Park, Lower Manhattan, 19.1 inches. Southeast Coney Island, 18. I think we have more on this end of the island. I'm going to say that we had at least 20 inches, maybe 21 inches here in Coney Island. But they're saying 18 inches. That's of 9:35 this morning. So they haven't updated this. So this is very important information. This is at 9:35 in the morning here in Coney, where our weather marker is beneath us. That is the southeast Coney Island. That's Kingsborough Community College. I have a feeling that's going to be higher currently. We head out to Manhattan here, and Washington Heights got 22 inches. Greenwich Village, 20 inches. Central Park, 19.7 inches. West Harlem, 15 inches. And then we go out to Queens here. LaGuardia Airport, 22 inches. Howard Beach, 22 inches. JFK Airport here, 20 inches. So we're going to keep on going down the list here. Out there in Staten Island there, Grasmere, 29 inches. Newdorp, 24. Dogan Hills, 27. Toad Hill, 27.8 inches. Grasmere, 24.1 inches. Willowbrook, where everyone's going crazy, 22 inches. And there's an East Heartland Village in Staten Island, 21.3 inches. So we keep on going down here. Nyack, New York here, 17 inches. New Square here, a foot here. Suffolk County here. These are the big ones here. Central Islip, 31 inches. East Islip, 30 inches. North Patchogue, 30 inches here. Islip, 29 inches. Big numbers here. Montauk, 28 inches. Neconset there, 28. I mean, these are some big numbers here. Lindenhurst, 25 inches here. Lyndhurst, 24 inches here. Mattituck, 23 inches here. Some pretty big amounts as we keep on scrolling down here. Amityville, 19 inches here. Copaig, 16 inches. Westchester, we're going up to Westchester here. Hartsdale, 24 inches. Irvington, 23 inches. Sleepy Hollow, 20 inches here. Pelham Manor, 18 inches. Northeast White Plains there, 17 inches. Mamaroneck here, 16 inches. New Rochelle, 15 inches. White Plains, 15 inches. New Rochelle, about 1.1 miles east-southeast there. It's 11 inches there. But all this data is malleable. This will change, but this is from the National Weather Service. And here are some crazy reports of wind over this storm last night. Manitowoc, Massachusetts, 83-mile-an-hour wind gust. Wellfleet, Massachusetts, 77-mile-an-hour wind gust. Martha's Vineyard with a 71-mile-an-hour wind gust. Bernigate Inlet in New Jersey, 70-mile wind gust there. Peconic, New York there, 69. Boston hit 61 miles an hour, as well as JFK Airport at 60 miles an hour. So it got very, very windy here. And that was the storm. It got windy here, people. New Jersey Transit is announcing that they're going to bring back... Evidently, New Jersey Transit stranded a lot of people waiting for their buses last night as the storm came in. I guess people still had to go to work no matter what. They had no way to get home. But slowly but surely, overnight, they're going to be reintroducing service. And again, the big topic in the chat here, yes, they will be increasing the salary for snow shovelers for multiple days for $30 an hour. 7-day forecast here. Lee Goldberg and the Wacky Yacky Weather team here has been on it the last week here, doing a fantastic job. Again, very light snow showers overnight, Tuesday into Wednesday here. It's going to freshen up the snow. I don't think it's going to be a lot, but we got to look at Thursday going into Friday, because Thursday might be I think it's going to be a slushy, messy kind of storm late Thursday, heading into very early Friday. Friday might actually be a nice day because the sun will come out. And it might help with a little bit of melting, 40 degrees and 45 degrees on Saturday. Lee Goldberg says, now we're talking. And then we head into a little bit of a cooler a week into next week there. But at least the sun's going to be fucking out. We go to our pictures of the day, and Nicholas Isabella, NYC Storm Chaser here on Twitter, brings us these amazing scenes from very, very, very early this morning. We're talking about pre-sunrise pictures here. And then we got some early morning pictures here around the neighborhood here, and just beautiful pictures here from Nicholas Isabella here as he took us around town here this morning. Great pictures, a great follow on Twitter. Nicholas Isabella, NYC Storm Chaser. Give him a follow. Always brings you the good stuff there. Of course, we got to check in on our friend Astoria the Turkey. Astoria the Turkey is here getting ready to... She's kind of hiding here, enjoying a little bit of snow there. And she's doing good. She made it through the rain and made it through the storm. Looking fabulous as always. Astoria the Turkey doing well in Battery Park. And this is direct from the Manhattan Bird Alert. Give him a follow over here on the Twitter. And of course, where does this snowstorm finally line up here? So the National Weather Service released this a little bit earlier this afternoon at around 5 o'clock. This storm officially came in 9th place. The average across the 5 boroughs is 19.7 inches. So still the biggest storm is the January storm of 2016. We live streamed in that. So 27 inches there. So we're still a long way to go. Even though some other spots got more snow individually, the overall average brings us down to 19.7. So this is the 9th biggest storm in New York City history. So put that in your pipe and smoke it, or do whatever you want to do with it. But will the city completely fall apart in the next 39 minutes? Stay tuned and find out. Rebel Radio News Time is now 21 minutes past the hour. Let's catch up with the chats. People. Good to see everybody. Good to see you, Forever Blessed. Welcome. Good to see everybody, people. But I am an honorary Canadian today, and it was fun walking outside for you guys. Good to see you, Dan the Man. Good to see you, David Bangor, Maine. Nova Rain, welcome. Good to see you, Muriel. And Mr. Metalhead Warrior, welcome. Good to see you, Nicole. And good to see you, Dylan. Welcome. Yeah, Danny Serene is a great follow. He's a lot of fun, Danny Serene. I like following him on the Instagram. April Loving Live. Oh, no. Your husband's from Astoria is in the hospital. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I'm so sorry. Oh, my God. April, I'm happy I hope he does better, April. We'll be saying a prayer for your husband there, April. I'm so sorry, April. Oh, my goodness. I am so sorry, April. I hope your husband gets a speedy recovery there. I hope he has a speedy recovery. You'll be definitely in our prayers tonight. I'm so sorry you're dealing with that. Good to see a Rush fan. Welcome. Puppy Books. Welcome on in. It was perfect on the sidewalk. It was being repaired. You fell through the metal grates and covering not a sinkhole. Okay, Mr. Metalhead. Good to see you, H. Flores. Welcome. Brian Park trying to clean the rink since this afternoon. I could see that. I could see that there. Just repeating the terminology in the story. Yes, indeed. Sinkholes are everywhere. Okay. 24 there in Long Island. Yeah, we went through the whole list there. There were some spots in Long Island that got over 30 inches. Good to see you, Phyllis. Welcome. Jay Chulos in Williamsburg. Good to see you. Barn NFL. Welcome on in. Danette Anthony fresh from their marathon stream. Everyone follow Danette Anthony. Danette built a snow lady. Mrs. Bill. The little birds are gonna love the fruits in the morning. So everyone give Danette and Anthony a follow. 2 crazy kids from Queens. They're a lot of fun. Good to see y'all. Good to see you, Spotted Cow. Welcome. Good to see everybody, people. Good to see you, Pia Lorena. Welcome. And we do have some really cool pictures of various ice and snow sculptures. Your family's in Massapequa. They got over 2 feet. Yes, indeed. How much does a trained spotter pay? That's a good question. I don't know. Your chain gang pay. Yes, exactly. Got 15 inches there, Mr. Metalhead. Nice. Hot chocolate, anyone? I'm going to make myself a tea or a coffee after the show. But yes, 2 forms of ID are required because you got to get a paycheck. There you go, Rudy. Yes, Saturday is tank top weather. Let's go. Yes, indeed. 40 degrees and rain, please. I agree. 40 degrees and rain, please. That'll be beautiful. Good to see you, Sabby. Welcome. Good to see you, Bill Vick. The turkey eats oats and barley. Oats, nuts, and barley. There's 2 ladies from Queens that come down every day, or almost every day, and they feed Astoria barley, nuts, and oats. Puppy books. Yes, indeed. Love to Rupert and his cold, wet stomach. Yes, indeed. The wind pushed you back in the car yesterday in Stone Mountain. I can imagine. It's windy out there. Your block's been plowed a few times there, Sal. That's a good thing. Storm is there. The snowblower is out. Buried in a 5-foot drift. Holy cow. So-called sinkhole was about a plow getting stuck. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I know. We have actually a story about that. Yes, we do. Having a cocoa there. Coffee cocoa. That sounds good. Dylan likes watching the HRA office workers in New York City be like chat from channel. Okay. It's good to know. The turkey is a city dweller. I remember Zelda the turkey. Zelda the turkey was great. Who lived in Battery Park. Zelda the turkey was a Hurricane Sandy survivor. She spent 5 days up in a tree. So, but you're more than welcome, Tinker Girl. It was one for the books. We're going to do it again tomorrow. We're going to have another snow venture tomorrow. And where we're going to be, you're going to have to tune in and find out. But want to make coffee, but it's almost 10:30. I'm going to make myself a tea, I think. Lucas Gallant, good to see you. You watched me earlier? Nice. In case of the snow fog from seeing the live. What? Did I watch? You did watch me earlier today in case the snow blocked you from seeing the live stream. Okay. Zelda was New York tough. Good to see you, Michelle King, down there in the great state of Texas. K Pepper L, good to see you. Holla, good to see you, Holla. Holla was streaming a little bit of the snowstorm too. Everybody streaming the storm. Everybody's streaming this storm. Okay, we got to get into we got a lot of stories to talk about here. So I guess we'll talk about the Department of Sanitation truck falling through the sidewalk in front of City Hall. Luckily, it was in front of City Hall. We will go to the videotape in about 90 seconds. All right, guys? We will go to the videotape in 90 seconds. We have a lot of stories to talk about when it comes to the snow. So, and we will go to your pictures too on the community page as well. I gotta fit this all in now within a half hour. I think there's gonna be stories I'm just gonna have to drop. Good to see everyone. Yes, the skies have cleared. We can see the moon. Look at that. Beautiful. Let's see here. April's actually so bad that you would go harvest stuff in Rockaway in a snowstorm. 2016 for your fish tank. Good times freezing your ass off in the coves. I could see that. I love seeing everyone's pictures in the community page as well. Yes, indeed. Yes, one city, a million stories. Yes, it is very romantic with the music. As we enjoy our World's Fair music from the 1964-1965 World's Fair. Oh, I'm still sore from running around. Oh, well, we'll do it again tomorrow, right? We'll do it again tomorrow for the views. But it's a beautiful night here. Look at that. Visibility, 6 miles. Couldn't see anything last night. We couldn't see anything last night. Well, shall we continue on with the news? Coming up next, we're going to talk about a New York City Parks Department truck falling through a sidewalk. Unbelievable, people. Just too cold, you'll never swim in. I feel you. I feel you there, Dylan. Rebel Radio News time is now 28 minutes past the hour. We'll talk about a truck falling through a sidewalk after this message from Rollin' Roaster.
Not so fast, Rollin' Roaster. We're not so fast, Rollin' Roaster. We're taking the time, making everything just right. Waking up your appetite. We give you real roast beef, bigger burgers, cooked the way you want. At Rollin' Roaster, the not so fast, fast food restaurant.
At Rollin' Roaster, we take just a few extra minutes to make fast food great food. Rollin' Roaster, Emmons and Nostrand Avenues in Sheepshead.
I could go for some Rollin' Roaster fries and oh god, that sounds so good right now. Rollin' Roaster brings us this story. New York City Parks Department truck falls through the sidewalk right in front of City Hall. Channel 7 reports.
New York City Parks Department says that one of their trucks actually fell through a sidewalk grate at the edge of City Hall Park.
You know somebody got in trouble for this one.
They're now working to tow it and block the area off.
Thank you so much, Liz Cho and the Channel 7 Eyewitness News team. Yeah, somebody didn't realize that there was a grate there. Boy, it's not a good morning for that person. I'm just going to say. Remember that time we caught the taxi cab that fell into the fucking road plate? Oh my goodness, people. I could go with some roast beef right now and that strawberry shake. But yes, somebody got in trouble for that because they should have known that there was a grate there. And lucky the truck didn't fall completely through the grate. Lucky nobody fell through the grate. He should have known there was a grate. I'm just saying, people. He should have known there was a grate. We got a lot of news. Continuing on with the news. Evidently, thousands of people are out of power, or hopefully they're getting their power back in the Rockaways. We're going to go to another Channel 7 story here in a moment. But the investigator, good to see it. That was a bad day for sure. But if you go digging around the old live streams, we caught a cab that fell down an open street. And there was like steam coming out of it. To be honest, it was a beautiful scene. It looked beautiful, like a movie. Right, that doesn't sound too great, right? Anyway, strawberry shakes are the best. By the way, there's nothing delivering to this house right now. We cannot order anything. Uber Eats does not work here in the west end of Coney. We're closed off from the world. But yes, thousands of people are out of power in the Rockaways. So if you feel lucky, guys, if you have power, you can see this broadcast. You're a lucky person. We're going to see that story in about a minute because we're just going to fly through the stories here. This is going to be like the radio show, but it's going to be news stories. We're going to go fast. Ghostbusters. There you go. Yes, indeed. Anyway, good to see everybody. Welcome. Hope everyone's having a great day. Hope everyone enjoyed the snow. And if you didn't enjoy it, I hope you guys enjoyed the view of the snow from here in Coney. It was a workout. Yeah, Amazon not doing deliveries again tomorrow. The vans are stuck. I believe it. Muriel still has power. Or the electricity when it's sometimes out. That's usually how it works, Muriel. That's usually how it works. When you have power, you have power. When you don't, you don't. Somebody had a great day. 190 people watching and 131 likes. We're still maintaining our full complement of Discord server and stenographers. Good to see everyone. Welcome on into the show. If you're new to the broadcast, let us know where you're watching from. Let me give you a shout out. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Tells me that you care. Do you care? But you got to shovel you have a shoveling party at your house. Everyone's invited. All right. How much you paying? Are you paying for this shovel party? Anyway, thousands of people are out of power right now in the Rockaways. We'll go to that story in a minute, but first, here is a message from Lenny's Clam Bar.
Hey, I'm Rocky Guazzano telling you if you like great Italian seafood, things like Spongeula Galamar,
all the good stuff.
Lots of deals. Then you gotta visit Lenny's Clam Bar. They have the best Italian seafood you ever taste. But wait a minute, Lenny's Clam Bar. Oh, sorry for all the people that didn't appreciate.
They can't appreciate the fucking food.
So now let Joe, the boss, tell you what's new.
Hiya, Joe.
I like it. Now we are serving delicious pasta dishes like homemade
Oh, so good.
Whatever you like. You know the prices can't be beat. So take it from the can. Get over to one of those famous Lenny's Clam Bars and have yourself a treat. Don't forget, all the way to the Lucky Sandy, you enjoy a glass of wine in the house. And if you don't, you get a rough right in your nose. Right?
Lenny's Clam Bar, located in Howard Beach, Staten Island, Brooklyn Heights, Long Island, Manhattan, Yonkers.
Let's go to Howard Beach and go to Lenny's on Cross Bay Boulevard. And look at that. Dan the Man is paying $31 an hour, but he needs 3 forms of IDs. So that's a regular ID, a real ID, and passport, birth certificate, real ID, and passport. There you go. Or do you need my social? Bloody hell. Thousands of people are out of power, possibly, maybe right now, in the Rockaways. Channel 7 once again reports. Right?
We're talking about power outages. Thousands in the area waiting for that to be restored tonight.
And here's a look at the numbers. New Jersey has the most outages,
wow,
dealing with more than
53,000
outages. The brunt of them in Monmouth and Ocean County.
But take a look at that New York City number. New York City, more than 6,000 customers are out. More than half
I feel
in the
so
Rockaways
lucky.
in Queens.
I feel
Eyewitness
so
News anchor
lucky.
Tanya Rivero is spending the day in Queens and has the latest on the situation there. Tanya?
I feel so lucky.
Well, that's right, Mike and Sade. The vast majority of people without power today in Queens are here in the Rockaways, and that's why this substation behind me, this PSE&G electrical substation, is so active today. We've been seeing the trucks coming and going, the workers in and out, because this is the substation that handles the Rockaways. And again, almost all of the people in Queens, almost all, I think maybe there's 400 other than the 4,000 here in the Rockaways in Queens who are without power right now. Out here in the Rockaways, thousands woke up to not only blizzard conditions, but also a cold house.
It is scary losing power in this kind of condition.
The whole neighborhood's frozen.
When did you
About 4:30 in the morning, and it's still out.
We have no power since 6 o'clock this morning.
How's it going? Is it freezing?
It's freezing, but my husband just went to go get wood. Because we have a fireplace, thank God.
At around noon, almost 6,500 PSE&G customers in the Rockaways reported being without power. Many said their internet was down as well.
Well, duh. If the power's out, the internet's going to be out.
2 feet of snow fell, found a way to make
Oh, there you go. We get these fucking guys.
This family took advantage of the school snow day to make a snowman.
Blizzard, no power, but you guys seem to be making the best of it.
Yes. We love having no school because that means we get to spend time together.
These enterprising young men formed an impromptu business. How much you charge?
$25 a house and $10 for cars.
Ah, pretty good. How's it going?
It's going pretty well.
And guess what? All that shoveling has another benefit.
What are you using to stay warm inside the house?
We got to get them out of here, out of the house, make them sweat out here, and then we're jumping in the car to warm up.
There you go.
You're pretty warm helping your dad, right?
Yeah.
It gets the blood flowing.
I know. I'm sweating.
That's right.
Nearly everyone we spoke to this afternoon told us the same thing. They had no power, but for some, there was some relief.
We lost power about 4-something, and I think we got it back about, I don't know, 6:15 or something like that.
Thank God.
It wasn't long.
So again, just under 4,000 customers here in the Rockaways are still without power at this hour. Now, I did speak with a worker who came out of the substation behind me. He wasn't authorized to go on camera, but I said, look, how's it going? He says it's been rough. We're working hard, but it's going to be at least, best case scenario,
what, 2 days?
9 or 10 tonight.
Oh, 9 or 10. All right. Thank
restored.
God.
In Rockaway, Queens, Tanya Rivero, Channel 7, Eyewitness News.
Thank you, Tanya, and thank you so much to the Eyewitness News team for that fantastic reporting. So I'm happy that more people are getting their power back. It's a good thing. As long as everything begins to get back to normal, that's all we could hope for. Ah, my goodness. Rebel Radio News time is now 38 minutes past the hour. Cliff Padilla, unfortunately we may be getting some more snow. I'm sorry, Cliff. We might be getting some more snow later on this week. But Staten Island is the money maker. Optimus got slimed. Good to see. Yeah, so we still have some people without power. Hopefully they get their power back. Muriel ordered Whole Foods earlier this morning and took it because Amazon did not deliver. I hope that food still delivers tomorrow. I hope food begins to deliver tomorrow as well. Good to see everybody. Welcome on into the show. Yeah, cable TV is, if you don't have power, you're not going to have internet or cable. Figure it out, people. Come on. All right, there's no place to put this stuff. We're going to put it in melting machines. That's going to go through some kind of like filter, and then the water goes into the ocean. So I know you're sick and tired of the snow. I know. I'm sorry, Cliff. I can't do much about it. 183 people watching, 143 likes. We're losing a few Discord server people, but we still have our stenographers, so make sure you hit the like button. Coming up next, a tree falls on a car in Carroll Gardens. Pix 11 reports on this. We're going to go to that story in about 2 minutes. Like I said, we have a lot of news today. We have a lot of news today, people. We have a lot of stuff, and we still got to get to your photos. We still have to get to your photos on the community page. So we have that as well. It's the fastest hour on the internet, and there's only 20 minutes left. It's amazing how you could curate old media with new media. On some of the most interactive show here on the internet. Even though I will not say anything random that's put in the chat. Can you say this? No, I can't. Especially if you're going to prefix that with that many emojis. My mind's going to say that this is probably a child who's watching the channel here, and you shouldn't be watching this. I recommend this channel is a 16+, and you got to be a cool 16-year-old kid. You know what I mean? You got to like David Bowie and all the old music. You got to like Cylinder Records if you got to watch this channel. Anyway, you don't have to, but anyway. A lot of great photos. Yes, I mean, there's so many photos. I mean, 6, 7, 6, 7. I'm ready into some snow, 6, 7. 6, 7. Let's go to some random scenes here. What is New York? Brings us here. We're gonna go around some random pictures here. We got snow plows. We got people driving around here. Oh, look at this! He's fucking skating over here. Look at this shit. And we got snowmen here. We got police playing with police throwing snowballs at each other. Look at this guy. He made a whole mannequin there. Look at that. And then we got some more people skiing behind or snowboarding behind cars here, moving. This is what everybody was doing, towing around? They saw that one fucking Casey Neistat video, and now everybody wants to recreate. Oh, he got a canoe. Hey, he got a canoe, people. The fastest hour of the internet continues on. Kaz, I have to be funny. Kaz, I have to be funny. Rebel Radio News Time is now 41 minutes past the hour. A tree falls on a car during the blizzard in Carroll Gardens, Brooklyn. Pix 11's Henry Rossoff reports.
In downtown Brooklyn is done. It actually was looking pretty clear there. The streets were getting clear, the sidewalks were getting clear. So we thought we'd get further into some of the neighborhoods, and we drove to Carroll Gardens and came across pretty immediately this tree that just succumbed to the weight of the snow.
This is what you gotta be careful of.
You see it crashed onto the cars there, but if you look over on this side, you can see the tan color, and you see just the sheer amount of snow snapped this fairly large branch.
Wow.
And then put the lighter parts of the branch, fortunately for these car owners, the damage may be somewhat limited because you got the smaller branches over here. There's a car back there, bigger branches hit that one, so not a good situation. But
not a good
just to take the tape measure out and give you a sense of the sheer volume of snow that pulled this tree down, let me measure against this car here in Carroll Gardens. 13 inches fell locally, so this kind of thick, heavy packing snow onto the tree, fell onto the car. It is going to be quite the work to dig these cars out. And let me show you what I'm talking about, because the plow, not only did a tree fall on this side and hit these cars, the plow tucked these cars in. I'm going to try to get over the bank here safely and carefully. So the cars on this side of the street, the owners have to dig out a bank that is, I won't even try to push through it, but is roughly 3.5 feet tall. So in addition to the cars getting trees falling on them. It is going to be quite a bit of work to dig these cars out. I'm going to move forward a little bit just in case some traffic comes through to stay safe. It'll also give you a sense of just how deep this snow is here as people dig out.
That's how deep it was. It was deeper than that on the beach.
There's a lot of snow over here in Carroll Gardens.
It was tough.
This is what people, particularly in the outer boroughs, particularly in the neighborhood areas, not necessarily the downtown areas, are going to be contending with. Falling heavy trees, cars buried by more than a foot of snow. It's going to be a messy couple of days of digging out.
Take the next step.
Yes, indeed. And take the next step not playing that ad. Thank you so much, Henry Rossoff from the Pix 11 News. Rebel Radio News time is now 44 minutes past the hour. A few branches broke behind your apartment? Oh, yeah. Did I have to dig out my front door? We had to dig out our front door when we got home, Rob Paradise, because our neighbor had their snowblower. It's a thing they do here. They blow the snowblower snow on the front of our house, so we had to clear out our door when we got home. It was fun trying to get home, people. Deepa. Wasn't there a game on Channel 11? Yes, it was called Pix. Yeah, Pix. Yeah. Remember that there, Melissa? Good to see you, Melissa. Good to see you, Doom. Deepa. Anyway, what do we have coming up next here? We have New Yorkers making the best of it. Our friend Greg Mocker, friend of the channel, Greg Mocker, will take us to Central Park in about 2 minutes. This is the fastest show today, baby. We got so much news today going on. And ultimately, we will get to your photos on the community page. Were you snowboarding this morning, K Pepper L? Were you out here snowboarding, or did you just have a canoe? Were you being towed? I remember when you had to say pow, pow, pow so fast. I remember that. Remember that? People having fun in Times Square is always there. Then people running around in their nice roofs. Look at that. That must be nice to have a rooftop to do that. Oh, the gentrifiers. And then, of course, people skiing in Central Park. That's the thing. And look at that. You ain't riding City Bike. Sorry, kids. You ain't riding City Bike. And look at this. We got a little jogger there, only in shorts with the dog. That's a happy dog. You can tell it's a happy dog. And more overnight shenanigans here. A big tree falling here in Manhattan, it looks like. Wow, that's a big tree. And then we have somebody doing something. His Stunad of the night, everybody. Stunad of the night. Trying to ride a small tired vehicle in very deep snow. I don't think he understands how physics works. And then we got this guy here. He's in shorts. Yeah, he don't care. He's going to get himself a sausage, egg, and cheese. And he needs his coffee, he needs his snacks. It's like 4 a.m. He doesn't care. And he's in flip-flops too. Aren't your feet cold? Oh my lord. Anyway, what is New York? Instagram page has this. Oh, people. Crazy scenes from New York. And now one of the classic scenes we go to next. Of course, beautiful Central Park. Nothing more beautiful than Central Park in the snow. New Yorkers in Central Park make the most of a blizzard, making Central Park a magical place. Pix 11's own friend of the channel, Greg Mocker, reports.
Out to Greg Mocker. He's live on the Upper West Side near Central Park. Hey, Greg.
We're enjoying this view because we're certainly comparing it to what it looked like 24 hours ago.
Ooh, Greg Mocker, you gotta get a little mint there for your throat.
The city. You have people taking in the beautiful sights of Central Park. The sidewalks have been taken care of here, but everybody still has that kind of walk as they move around. And as we look over here to the intersections over by the road, everybody's going carefully because that's the part where it really starts to get messy. And we expect that is going to be the focus now. Something like 14,000 signaled intersections, so that's even more crosswalks that need to be addressed. The mayor says bus stops are going to be an even bigger priority. People know how to get around New York, and some of our video that we captured earlier showed, of course, the person on some cross-country skis here in the park, making the most of kind of this day. And isn't that what you'd expect here in New York? Somebody's got somewhere to be. Other people got to stay inside today. Other people had to work, but
yeah, I had to go
now
outside.
Everybody's focused on moving.
It is magical. I mean, it reminds me of my childhood. I grew up in a teeny tiny little French village.
I knew he was going to be French. I knew he was going to be French.
That feeling when I ride through the park.
Yeah, it makes it different from what we're used to around here.
Very different. Fantastic.
And now we couldn't not do this report and show some sledding there in Central Park. Everybody makes the most of that, too, with a garbage can lid or maybe an actual sled. Back here live, let's refocus on the bus stops, because that's going to be something. Tomorrow, everybody's got somewhere to be. And the bus stops will be in focus this time around versus in January. Supervisors with sanitation are going to be GPS kind of geo-logging which ones have been cleaned, which ones they need to get to. So the administration promising that bus stops are going to be cleaner,
they better clean
faster.
up those bus
They say
stops.
they've already gotten to about 2,000 of them.
Thank you so much, Pix 11's own Greg Mocker, for that report. Coney Island was a magical place. And if you want to know how my snow day was, check out the replay. But good to see you, Arjan. Welcome. Good to see you, Neville. Good to see everybody, people. I knew that guy was going to be French. He had just that whole French look to him. It is like my childhood. I grew up in a little French village in the mountains. We had the Olympics. It was beautiful. A little bit of fromage. Of course, another big story that was happened was, various snowball fights around the city. And these are the places I do not want to be. All the young Josh Block fans here, TikTok fans, throwing snow. The big snowball fight. There was that's Casey Neistat in the cut right there. Casey Neistat in the cut right there. Getting something for the vlog, I see, Casey. Probably be up tomorrow. But this is Washington Square Park we're looking at here. Looks like people had a little bit of fun until the cops got cold. Evidently people started climbing buildings and the cops were cold. And of course, everybody threw the snowballs at the cops. And then shit got a little weird. So hopefully nobody got arrested in Washington Square Park. Of course, this is all, again, from What is New York Instagram here. This is kind of fun. A gigantic ball being rolled. Who knows what the hell they did with this. But I hope they built a really big fucking snowman. And of course, you can't go wrong skiing in a New York City park here. Look at that. Wow. He busted his ass, but it was beautiful. And of course, firefighters having a good time here taking pictures in the snow. And of course, the little rats. The rats. The little rat, he survived. The little mouse, he survived. He survived the blizzard. The little mouse. Yes. The little mouse. The little mouse survived the blizzard. Yes. I'm still watching, Mrs. Babbage. Rebel Radio News Time is now 52 minutes past the hour. We continue on with the news. Staten Island buried under snow. The mayor says help is on the way. Eileen La Palmer from Pix 11 reports.
The National Weather Service, the total here was about 24 inches, and that was as of this morning. You can see here, this is the snow as it fell. This has not been plowed here. It is more than knee high. I'm standing on Forest Avenue here, right off Decker Avenue. That's because this road here is closed. You can see here behind me that there's some wires in the street because a pole actually came completely down, blocking Forest Avenue. The pole came down. It's now leaning on the fence here. People are going around this area, trying to get around. They're cutting through the TD Bank. But again, this Forest Avenue is closed. And now we did speak a short time ago with Borough President Vito Fasella, who said that he feels Staten Island is being treated like a second-class citizen, saying that they have not seen the same kind of response here as in the other boroughs. But as you mentioned, Mayor Mamdani did acknowledge that more help is on the way here.
Parts of Staten Island are being hit hardest by this winter storm.
Yes, they are.
In addition to existing efforts, DSNY is deploying 65 further pieces of equipment to Staten Island, and the NYPD tow
Did he
truck
help
task
your end of
force
Staten
is
Island?
now operating especially heavily in the borough to free stuck vehicles, which include MTA buses.
And just while I was going live here, you can see these orange cones were placed here by Con Ed. Another crew just arrived here to kind of try to deal with this issue here. Now, Vito Fosello also saying he's upset that New York City schools, the public schools,
should not be open tomorrow.
He says Staten Island should be exempt from that.
The whole 5 boroughs should be exempt.
Just not ready for everyone to dig out and get to school physically. We're reaching out to the mayor's office to see if there's a response to that. For now, we are live here in Port Richmond, Staten Island. Eileen LaPalmer, Pix 11 News.
Thank you so much, Eileen, and the Pix 11 team for that report. Now, I'm happy to hear that that Staten Island, they took care of you out there in Staten Island. That's good. But why does Vito Fosello have to make it political? It's everything politic. Everything politics. Oh, well, a whole bunch of bullshit. It's a mess still there in the Mid-Island. I don't think schools should be open. I'm going to be honest. I'll be the first one to say, let's close school. I don't think the whole city is ready. The way Coney Island looks like right now, it's going to be tough. Yes, you heard it here first. Dutch Moss saying that school should be closed. Anyway, what a show. We're leaving stories on the table. It's wild. We're leaving stories on the table. Let's go to your photos, people. Sal Muscles sending us this picture here out there in Staten Island. There, they shoveled Sal Muscles out. That sidewalk is looking good, Sal. The sidewalk is looking good, Sal. I'm happy to see that. K Pepper L could not even open his front door today. Had to muscle through that. That's how we had to get home today. We had to muscle our way into the house. So I'm happy you were able to get out of the house there. Wow, H. Flores, look at this, drinking a bottle of what's that, Cavassier or something like that, some fancy liquor there. No, Don Julio, drinking a bottle of Don. Yo, that is a great snow sculpture right there. I love that. That is fun right there. Has a kind of a Simpsons look to it. I like that. These are some great photos here, people. Autumn Lauren got that. We have that on our window here too in the bedroom. We have all snow in our window there, Autumn. Autumn Lauren out there in Canarsie sending us some photos out here. Look at these big, all them steps. I can't even see the steps. Can't even see the sidewalk. Good to see you, Autumn. Thank you so much for sending us our pictures. I love that little smiley face there. We got, look how, that's at least 1.5 feet, at least, probably 2 feet. Look at your sister and you. That's awesome. Look at that snowdrift. We got snowdrift. We got icicles on the steps. Be careful tomorrow morning. Autumn is showing us tomorrow morning. Be careful with those icicles out there. Look at this. This is in the morning here. Sal Muscle sent us this aftermath picture of Staten Island in the morning. 20 inches. Perfectly Candid got me on the Earth Cam. There we are with my arm up. Thanks for getting me with my arm up. I appreciate you. There we are in the blizzard. We got the ultimate screenshots here from you guys. I want to thank Walks in Camera with the big, that's like the big YouTube handle there. Thank you so much, Walks in Camera. Monique LeBlue in Los Angeles, eating on the edge of Los Angeles there. She got me on the Earth Camera as well. Thank you so much, Monique. And Neil got the screenshot there looking out the window of Dunkin' Donuts at the end of the live stream. Miss Lobo got me waving on the camera. I appreciate it there, Miss Lobo, for getting me on the Earth Camera as well. Neil got me on the Earth Camera with my arm up. Yes, let's go. Oh my goodness, people. These photos are amazing. I am really loving these, people. I am really loving these. Crazy Coney Island Kid got me. Right there I am. Crazy Coney Island Kid got me. Coney Island Jim got me with the arrows. Thank you so much, Coney Island Jim, with the arrows. The lone streamer on Staten Island. I appreciate that. Crazy Coney Island Kid. There we are, right out there. And there's Coney Island Jim got me circled. And Max, end of the line NY, he got me out his window as well. Look at that beautiful shot there. Thank you so much, Max. And there we go, Coney Island Jim with another circled picture. And then a beautiful sunset out there in Finland. Wow, guys, everyone who sent me photos here on the community page, thank you guys so much for these pictures. It truly warms my heart, you guys sharing this, guys. So it really does. Thank you guys. But be careful with the ice tomorrow, please. Whatever you do, let's just think of nice, beautiful snow sculptures like this one. But I hope we had fun today. Will the Catholic schools be closed? I have no idea. It will cost us another $50 million if they cancel school another day. God damn. Yeah, Don Julio got you in a lot of trouble. I can imagine. This was a fast 10 o'clock show, people. Jeez. This was a fast show today, guys. It's all good, Sabby. Check out we're leaving stories on the table. There's other stories that we could have gone to. We'll probably go to some more views. If we do tomorrow's show here, if we do the show tomorrow, we'll go to some more views here. We'll go to some more remembrances of the snowstorm, the blizzard of 26. Remember, it's on the 6th, so 2016, 1996. It's on the 6s, people. It's on the 6th. 70 degrees in Colorado. Bloody hell. Time flies when you're having fun. Spotted cow, melon husk. Did I miss anybody? Good to see everybody. Ticket girl. Your daughter lives on a cul-de-sac in Staten Island. 2 sanitation snowplows got stuck on her street, and both of them had to back out, and they are still snowed in. What? Maya Mandami, keep the schools closed, all right? Do remote learning. It's going to be too stupid to travel tomorrow. All right, people. Thank you guys so much for hanging on out with me. To all the super chatters and all the PayPalers earlier today, thank you guys so much for all of your support. Everybody who hit the like button as well, thank you guys so much. And yes, from the internet to you, this is Dutch Miles signing off. Make sure to subscribe to the Dutch Miles Family Networks here on YouTube and on Instagram. All same name, @Dutch Miles. Make sure to hit the notification bell because I never know when I'm going to go live next. We'll be back at it again tomorrow. But from the west end of Coney Island, Dutch Miles signing off. Have yourself a fantastic New York day, whether you can afford to live here or not. Hug your loved ones, cherish your beautiful moments. And good night, Mrs. Calabash, wherever you are. I will see you guys tomorrow. We'll walk around in the snow again. Take care. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, everybody.